Well, hi, friends. Good evening, and welcome to our Rise event where purpose meets profit. I am so excited that you are here tonight with us. Before we dive in, do me a favor in the chat. I want you to take just a second and tell us where you're joining from and who invited you. All right? Where you're joining from and who invited you. So, whether you are here because you want to clean up your wellness routine, maybe you just want to feel more like yourself again, or you're looking for a fresh way to create income, doing something meaningful that you really love, like you are absolutely in the right place. Tonight is all about helping you step into a new kind of success where you can earn income by sharing products that you're proud of with systems that scale, a model that works, and a mission that matters. Tonight is about aligning your purpose with profit because we believe you shouldn't have to choose between making a living and making a difference. Next slide, please. So our mission is this. It's to empower people to improve their health span so that they can look, feel, and live younger, longer, today and tomorrow. And that's what tonight is all about. Building health, building freedom, and building a life that you don't need a vacation from. If we haven't met yet, my name is Joy Bowen, and I have been in the wellness space for over a decade, but my personal journey started back in 2013 when I heard the words, "You have breast cancer." There were no symptoms, there was nothing visible, but my mammogram caught it early, and it really, truly saved my life. That experience shifted everything for me because I realized that it really matters what we put in and on our bodies, that prevention is not optional, and that our small daily choices compound into long-term health. So I poured myself into healthy living at that point. But when I crossed into postmenopause life, I'm 53, everything changed. I started experiencing very painful cystic acne, fatigue that I just couldn't shake, weight gain that didn't make sense. It came out of nowhere, and emotional swings that left me drained. And then the company that I have been with for over 10 years changed their business model, which really forced me to ask what's next, because I still had this passion for helping people reduce the risk of cancer and live healthy, strong, fulfilling lives. And I loved our community marketing model, but I needed a new mission, not another brand, but something that really aligned with everything that I value. Toxin free, clinically proven, science backed, value driven. And so, next slide, that search led me right here. I want to introduce you to Shaklee because Shaklee is a global leader in clinical clean wellness with over 10 billion in product sales across the US, Canada, Asia, and Australia. And that's not a trend. That's like super staying power. Next slide, please. They've been pioneers from the beginning. Dr. Shaklee actually created the first multivitamin in the US. They also created the first plant-based protein in the world. They have over 110 published clinical studies and more than 75 patents and patent pendings. This isn't just wellness. It is truly innovation backed by decades of research and proof. Next slide, please. So performance matters, and this company delivers at the highest level. This so impressed me when I learned that athletes are fueled by these products. In fact, the athletes fueled by Shaklee products have won over 152 Olympic medals. And since 1995, their products have been on every NASA space mission. Over the past 69 years, they've averaged less than a 0.003% in returns. Now, for me, that's performance level quality that I know you can trust. Next slide, please. And here's the part that totally blew me away. So Shaklee is the only company in the world with short, medium, and long-term clinical proof that their products actually improve health outcomes over time. That's not marketing. That's decades of peer-reviewed science. And what makes this moment feel brand new is our new Live Age-Free movement, which is just helping people not just live longer, but live younger longer. I saw this come to life, you guys, at our global conference just last month, watching leaders in their 80s and 90s walk across stage, vibrant, sharp, many not on a single prescriptive medication. And that's the kind of aging I want. If that's the kind of aging you want in the chat, I want you to say me too. And that's the kind of impact that I want to help others create. When I joined this company, I started over from scratch. Almost no one from my previous business came with me, but I said yes anyway. I focused on helping people. I focused on the comp plan instead of vanity metrics. And I linked arms with a team of men and women who were ready to rebuild with integrity and intention. And now I am so excited to share with you that my monthly income has already surpassed what I was making when I left my former company. That took me 10 years to create, and the income is still growing here today. Leaders on this team are matching or exceeding their old income in just 8 to 9 months. And the culture, it's encouraging, it's strategic, it's faith-filled. We are definitely rooted and rising. This team we are creating from decades of experience. Seriously, the very best leaders in the business have all come here. And we are so excited that you are here to learn more. There's no burnout, there's no gatekeeping, there's no fluff, just integrity, vision, and systems that really help you create success on your terms. We all rise together. So before I hand things over to Danielle, I want to speak to those of you who are feeling that little pull on your heart. I know that maybe you're feeling that pull that you're built for more. Maybe you're the one that people turn to for answers or encouragement. You don't need noise or hype. You just want alignment. You're smart, you're driven, and you're ready to build something that reflects your values and rewards your effort. That's what we're doing here. We've got a proven model. We have got a growing movement, and we have got real momentum. And now it's time to show you why. Danielle is going to walk you through our hero products and give you a peek into the wellness, skincare, beauty, and non-toxic home care line that we are so proud to represent. She's going to show you what makes these products different, how they're clinically proven, and why the results truly speak for themselves. Danielle, take it away.
Oh my gosh, Joy. Oh, I just love you to pieces. I am so excited. Okay, everybody, hang on to your hats because we have a lot to talk about. But I want to just say first, thank you, Joy, for opening this up and sharing. I just felt every single word that you said. My heart, I came into this business 10 months ago and the company I was with restructured, and I knew that it wasn't going to support my family anymore. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to rebuild, honestly. But I also knew that I could not partner with a company that I did not believe in the products, that I did not know beyond a shadow of a doubt that these products are going to change lives. And I wanted to be able to serve people and help them so much. And what I love, as Joy already mentioned, clinically tested products, over 300, which can almost seem overwhelming at first until you start digging in and realizing how amazing they are. So, as ambassadors, we have what we call our hero products. And honestly, they're all hero products, but I'm going to try and go through very quickly for those of you that might be new to Shaklee and give you a little overview. And I love this because I was on a call like this over 10 months ago and I was feeling doubt and I was feeling nervous. And I just felt so much alignment and excitement when I got off the call because I knew these are products that can change people, living age free from the inside out and outside in. So, we're going to start first with living age free from the inside out. All right, the first up is Miology. If you can bring me to that slide. And honestly, when I first learned about Miology, I was like mind blown because here it was personalized vitamins. No more guessing. I never knew what vitamins to take. I never knew what vitamins I needed. I put in a patented test that came up. You can upload a quiz and your blood work, and it gives you a custom plan for you. Knowing what vitamins you should take for your body, knowing that these vitamins are beyond organic, knowing that Shaklee was literally the creator of the multivitamin. Like, how cool is that? And they have only made things better and better over the years. They have tested these products for over 70 years, and people have had their lives changed from vitamins that are bioavailable that your body can actually use. The next slide is LifeShake. And I'm going to tell you that LifeShake is Probably one of my favorite things. I'm going to say that a few times here, guys. Not going to lie. I have a lot of favorites, but this is actually a family favorite. My family loves that there's 20 grams of clean protein that is available for your body to use in 30 seconds. Like, how amazing is that? It tastes so good. It is clinically proven to build and maintain muscle. I don't even have time to talk about leucine, which is an incredible amino acid that women, as we are getting older, we need it, but it boosts your metabolism. It is clinically proven to naturally increase GLP-1 response, which we hear a lot about that right now. It's a trigger word, but if your body can do that naturally, how amazing. And this shake, oh my goodness, it's so good. The chocolate is by far my favorite. Vanilla used to be my favorite. I love them. What I love is the new formula is 0 grams of sugar, no seed oils, gluten-free, vegan, kosher. It comes in these beautiful flavors. Oh, I just, all right, we have to move on though, because we have a lot of hero products to cover, and I want to share so many of these amazing products with you. The next one is Build, which is another protein product. If you can show the slide of Leslie, oh my word. Can we just talk about her amazing transformation? Like, how exciting is this? And what she did was she was using these products that there are so many incredible protein products, and we're going to talk about a few more, but she was using Build, she was using the LifeShake and increasing her protein in an incredible natural way. And her results have just been so exciting to see. Um, Next slide is okay, guys. If you have tried the sparkling protein, can you blow it up in the chats? I still am like, I crave it. It is so good. All right, sparkling protein is 0 grams of added sugar, 40 grams of protein. Picture this, you're sitting by the pool, sipping your sparkling protein, not having to worry about, the empty calories, and knowing you are doing that much good for your body. As a teacher, I am so thrilled to have this in my wheelhouse in October because, I mean, we as ambassadors, there's ways you can get it. So make sure that, you find out about that really cool bundle to sign up and get your 12 cans now. But I love that I'm going to have this when I go to school, in between classes, when I'm running around like crazy. 40 grams of protein right there, and it is delicious. The next slide we're going to talk about is actually coming in January. So 25 grams of protein and a quick shot. I know my son, who is a bodybuilder, he loves lifting, is super excited about this. Something quick and fast that you can get down and have those 25 grams of protein. We all are hearing more and more because we know we need to have more protein. It helps our bodies so much. And I don't even have time to go into all that because we are on a whirlwind tour of these incredible hero products. So coming in January, I cannot wait. But right now, I have to like slow myself down and share in this next slide about my absolute favorite hero product. Collagen 9 is a game changer. Yes, those are my results right there. And actually, this first picture was before I had my hair loss. So I went through a very stressful experience and I had these big bald spots coming in. And I'm telling you, Collagen 9 has literally been the biggest game changer for me. I've been so excited to connect so many women with this product, see them boosting their confidence and feeling better. It is the only collagen that has all 9 essential amino acids. It helps your body actually produce its own collagen. I'm telling you, this collagen is my hero product. I love it so much. All right, so we have to move on though to the next hero product, which is the liquid collagen and biocell trim and smooth. So this is our new collagen that we have access to. Collagen 9 is type 1 and type 2. And with type 3, you get to fill in the gaps. This also has hyaluronic acid, chondroitin, supports hydration and elasticity. Man, these hard words are hard to get out when you're excited. But look at here. Look at Colette's 24-day before and after of her skin. And this actually, okay, can we talk about the person in the lower right? That is Joy. She is rocking this liquid biocell and the trim. I will also say my mom just started it, and my mom showed me her before picture of her skin to now, and she is like, I will never be without this, because she was dealing with the crepey skin. She was so frustrated. Oh my gosh, it is unbelievable. I love how we can use these together to support our bodies in the best way possible. Supports our joints, our skin, nails, all of these things. I want to switch over, and I know I'm going fast, and I'm really just giving you an overview, but I want to talk about Vivix next. Vivix for me has been such a life changer. And one of the reasons why is because it blunts the inflammatory response. I have an old injury that flares up, and it's funny because my mom and I were talking about this today. Whenever I have run out of Vivix, I can tell almost within the next 24 hours. The way that this helps with inflammation, cellular energy, it is clinically proven to reverse cellular aging markers. Like, this product is so incredible. And what I've loved is when I've talked to some of the women and men who have been in Shaklee for, the past 30 years, and they've been using Vivix since it came out, they are saying this is one of their non-negotiables. The vitamins, the protein shake, and Vivix, hands down. I love the science behind this. And Joy touched on this a little bit, but the science is always there, constantly innovating. All right, we've got to switch gears. And now we're going to go from living age-free from the outside in to living free on the outside. I think I just totally said that wrong, guys, but we're going to go to the skincare now. And actually, here we go. Another before and after. If you can switch to the next slide. We're going to talk about how the skincare is clinically proven to help you look younger. It is EWG verified. Shaklee literally removes 2,500 questionable ingredients that you will find in other skincare out there. And it's interesting because I've heard people say, well, I just pick up this at, the drugstore. I'm telling you, what you put on your skin matters, not just for what it actually does to your skin, but what it does to our hormones, how it supports our bodies. We want to have safe, clean, clinical skincare. Women in the test group from using the youth line and the Pomifera line had younger looking skin in 7 days. This is not just a feeling, it's like literally clinically tested. And then 2/3 of the women shifted their skin age down an entire decade. Who doesn't want their skin to be 10 years younger? And I am telling you, using this skincare has changed my skin. If you can go to the next slide, I think, oh, okay, we're going to talk about the wands first. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. When you pair these ageless sculpting wands, a lot of us call these our no tox Botox. I know many women have switched from Botox to using these non-toxic peptide wands. And what's the really cool thing about peptides is the most effective use of them, and our body can process them, is through our skin internally or injected. Well, with these peptides, they have been clinically proven to actually decrease visible fine lines, but also as you keep using them, it has a cumulative effect. Your skin gets smoother, firmer. It actually helps your body produce more collagen so that your skin is going to be more vibrant and beautiful. I mean, these before and afters, if you can go to the next slide, um, all of these women, look at, hey, these aren't strangers. These are women on our team who have been using the wands, who have been using the skincare, and who have actually seen results. I have literally seen my under eyes, darkness diminish. I've seen the fine lines getting less. I mean, I'm just blown away because I've used skincare before, but never some that actually showed me results. And I'm not getting any younger, my friends, but I love that it's all safe. I love that I can give it to my daughter and not have to worry about her messing up her hormones because we're putting toxins in her body. I love that it's clinically tested and we know that it works because it's backed by science. I love that it's plant-based. Oh, it just makes me so happy. So I know I flew through that. It was like a wild tour of all these incredible products, but I partnered with Shaklee because I can confidently say, even in the past 10 months, these products have literally changed my life on the inside and out. The changes I've seen have just been so incredible. And the women that I get to talk to every day who have switched to Shaklee with me have fallen in love and they've stayed customers. And we're here excited and building this new community. We've been building a base of believers and people who I literally got a message the other day. Someone tried the mascara, which I didn't even talk about. And she said, I could sell this all day long. And she's not even an ambassador yet. But she said, this is incredible. And that is what's given me the confidence to know I can keep changing lives here. I want you to think about it. I want you to just see if you're feeling that stirring in your soul and see if you might be one that gets to help others change their life with these incredible, incredible products. It's not just about the products, though. And this is one thing I've loved. It is about the community. And so I want to shift it over and I'm going to toss it over to Monica now, who's going to share more about the incredible community that we get to be a part of here at Shaklee.
Hey girl, thank you so much. Y'all, blown away already by everything that Danielle and Joy have shared. Just so many good products and so much success. So I am Monica Taylor. I am a former teacher turned corporate instructional designer. I am a wife. I'm a mama to six. I have five here on earth and one heavenly baby, ranging from ages 17 to 5. So I run the gamut from we're starting kindergarten, middle school, and senior year all at once. So just pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. But I have always had a deep passion for health and wellness. My background is in sports medicine and kinesiology, but honestly, as someone who has worked in the wellness space for over 14 plus years, the last few years really rocked me. I had a hysterectomy in 2021. I hit my late 30s and it was like my body was literally revolting against me. And everything that I knew to do, everything that used to work, just didn't anymore. The workouts I was doing, the routines, the energy that I used to count on, it was like it disappeared. And then the company that I was partnered with, that I literally poured over a decade into, closed its doors. And I promise y'all, I literally told God straight up, I was not doing this again. I said no. I was tired. I was grieving. And honestly, I was just done. But the thing is, God didn't ask me to do that again. He invited me into something better, something that felt more like home than hustle. And I literally can't tell you enough because no matter how hard I tried to walk away, and I promise you I did, I couldn't shake this fire that he gave me to help overstimulated, overwhelmed mamas take their health back and simplify their wellness and show other women that they could do the same. But for me, I had and wanted a company that was sustainable, aka they had been around for a long time with proven success and products like you just heard Danielle talk about that I could get behind, that they have the science and the data that supports everything. And for me, community is everything. I believe life is better when we do it together. And so I wanted a community where I felt like I belonged, no matter where I was at in this business, no matter if I was at the top of the top or just starting out. And so, what has made this business, this company, and more importantly, this team different is the people, the peace. The way everything here that we have on Team Rooted and Rising is literally plug and play with room for you to make it your own. Because I have been in this industry a long time and I have never seen anything like the support that we have here. When you come in and you join us, you're not just thrown into a pool in the deep end and said, good luck. You've got immediate access to an ambassador playbook, a simple step-by-step guide that literally lays out everything for you that even the busy moms and corporate moms and working moms and dads can follow. Like it is not overwhelming, it's not corporate, it's not complicated, and it's not pages of fluff. It's just real and proven steps that really help you start seeing traction from the beginning. We also run live new ambassador trainings every single month. Our next one kicks off next week on August 5th. So no matter where you start, you always have this fresh space to plug into. And everything is recorded because we know life happens and we can't always be on live. But honestly, the part that really sealed the deal for me wasn't just the tools, it was the mentorship. You guys, I chose this team because who is in it? And I can tell you, like, if I seem nervous, it's because I'm sitting on a call with women and men, because Jamie's pretty awesome, and you're going to hear from him in just a second, that I have literally looked up to that are proven successful in this industry. They're not just sitting at the top collecting paychecks and trophies. They are in the trenches with us. They're sharing what works. They're not gatekeeping. They're using the frameworks that they give us and they're teaching us how to build massive impact without burnout. And I don't take that lightly because it is so important choosing the right mentor. That's what is the foundation for your success. You don't have to figure this out alone. You get to link arms with a team who wants to see you win and is going to help you get there. Y'all, I can't tell you how blown away I have been being in a room of collaborative effort, like seeing the collaboration of these team of leaders who know what they're doing, who have learned lessons, who have seen success, cheering each and every one of us on, no matter where we are at in our business, and helping us run it the way we want to, not the way that they do it. So you get to make it your own. And y'all, in just 9 months for me, I have built something that literally took me over a decade to create. But this time it has been with more ease, with more impact, and a heck of a lot more freaking peace. July has been an incredible month, not just for me, but for my tiny team. And so I want to say this to the woman that's watching, and you're thinking, like, I've done this before. I've done network marketing, I've done community marketing. I didn't see success. I couldn't do this again. And I'm here to tell you that you can. Guys, I don't have a huge following. I'm not sitting here with an inbox full of messages every single day, but what I do have is a passion, a purpose, and a platform that I get to steward well. And so I get to do that inside of a business that teaches me how to set boundaries so that you're not glued to your phone or burnout trying to keep up. Last week, I was unplugged on in my happy place on the beach, soaking up the sun with my family, and I was literally promoted for the first time since joining. Well, second time really. And had my highest sales week yet. And it wasn't because I was hustling. It wasn't because I was on my phone the whole time, but it's because this business is set up for you to support sustainability. And so if you're here tonight and you're watching and wondering if this could work for you, I've sat on these calls and looked up to these men and women like that's not something I could do. And that light bulb moment shifted and changed. And I want that for you. I want that you to see that you can do this too. And so if you're craving peace, if you're craving purpose, and more importantly, you're craving community without burning yourself out to get there, let me tell you, you don't have to have a huge audience. You don't have to have it figured out. You just need a yes in your spirit and people around you who will show you how to build something that fits into your real life. Because when you say yes to this, you're not just joining a company. You're stepping into a community that sees you, that supports you, and that reminds you that you're not crazy and you're definitely not alone. And so I just want you to remember that we all have a comeback season. And so now I'm going to hand it over to Jamie, who's going to show us and tell us exactly how we get to do that.
Monica, you're awesome. You're so awesome. So much has been shared, and like when I get on a call like this, I want to add value and give you more info, but it's like it's hard because as you see, the leadership here is so good and so much things are being shared, but I will try to add on to that. So I'll share a bit of my story. I don't want to make it too long. I mean, from a business standpoint, well, actually, let's start with personal. And I actually don't share this too often on this call, but 2019, I had, and I'm not trying to trigger anyone or anything like that, but in 2019, I had a big event happen. So I had a cardiac arrest, and I'm going to shorten the story because it's a long one. And my wife actually did CPR on me for 9-10 minutes, and she basically saved my life. And so anything to do with wellness, anything to do in my business focus, whether, you know, in just different businesses and stuff, obviously my health and wellness and my stress levels and all of that stuff is really important to me. So, you know, when I made a decision to come to Shaklee, that wasn't made really lightly. It wasn't like, just like a lot of people on the call here, you know, our company ended pretty swiftly and we had to make some choices. And Shaklee wasn't a light one. It wasn't just, oh, I'm going to go here. Like, I came here for a reason. And I think once you join and you look deeper into Roger, the owner, the corporate team, how many resources they want to use to grow this company and grow your business and partner with you, it's just, it's a really peaceful build. And I think that's the only word I have for this company is peace. And, you know, we're in a lot of chats with our team. There's a real camaraderie there, and you can really feel like people just are comfortable here. It's very mature. There's no drama. We all just want to see people succeed. And it's this abundant attitude that you'll see flow through that. And that gives me peace. and then all the resources in the company and the products. And I'm drinking my protein drink right now, 40 grams of protein. But that's my story. And I've done traditional business before. I owned a chain of pet stores. It was a franchise system. I've done online retail before. I've tried various different things. And I always keep coming back to the direct sale business model, because for me, for the average person who might not have $100,000 to invest, it just makes sense. It makes sense. You have these systems and these new products and a back office and a CRM, a customer tracking for you. You're on this team, which gives you additional systems and monthly plans and just, events you can do. And this call is one of parts of the system. You just plug into it. And yeah, you're going to have to learn some stuff, and you're going to have to, all new business has a few challenges, but you really get to do this with very little risk. And how cool is that? And I've had a ton of success here. It's only been 9 months. I brought some leaders with me, so I had a bit of a head start. But from where I was in my last company, 9 months into here, I am so far ahead of the game. It's crazy. And again, I'll come back to this. I'm doing it with a lot of happiness, a lot of peace. I love my business partners. I love everyone on our team. I love our leaders. It just feels so easy. And yeah, business is great and you want to earn income because income matters for your family, my kids. I want to give them opportunities, but wow, to do it in a peaceful sort of system, it's really hard to beat that. And I will say this, not every company and not every system is like that. It's really not. And this is a really cool spot. And I just want to give kudos to Melanie, who you'll hear after this. She's just such an incredible leader and really sets the tone for us. And that's really important. Okay, so really quickly, different ways to build, right? And I could literally talk to you for 3 hours on this, on the compensation plan and all that, but really quickly, you can earn an income on like retail sales. If you just love the product and you want to serve customers, you can do that all day long. You make like a 30% commission at the start, and then it's a fluctuating scale after that. But you can hit the first big rank just with customers alone. And how cool is that? Because some people don't want to build a team, and I get that. It's something I love to do, but I also understand that some people don't want that part of it, and they just want to do the retail side. You can earn an income and pay for whatever you want to pay for, and put that in your plan. Maybe it's groceries, maybe it's a car payment, maybe it's bigger than that. That's something you have to decide with your goals and stuff like that. But you can do that through the retail side. Second part is team building. Like I said, my favorite part of this business. You always have customers, but you can also build a team and build a sales team and grow that out. And that can be a really substantial part of your income. And we have training and new mentorship for all this stuff and how to do these things. And I think a lot of people, if they're brand new to this industry, they come into this not really knowing, and that's okay. You'll figure it out, whether it's the customers, leaders, or team building, and you want to do both, you'll figure that out, and we'll help you do that actually together, which is kind of neat. And so like to break down how much income you earn from each, that's a whole other call, but just know that you can kind of do it either way. I kind of talked about this industry. Why Shaklee? I just feel like there's a lot of different businesses you can start out there. I think for Shaklee, Roger, the owner, is a major part for me. He's one shareholder. He has the resources. There's no venture capital money. You're not worrying about, the stock price and things like that. He gets to make the decisions. I don't think he has to be doing this, but he loves this model. He's literally the president of the Direct Sellers Association. He loves this business model. He loves helping everyday people and families earn money. And you can do any business and sell products. You can get into retail stores, but you got to go through distribution channels and raise your price to get to the end consumer. You can go online retail, but then you have to kind of pay for advertising and stuff like that. I've done brick and mortar before. It's very expensive. I think what I love about this model is Rogers just simply said he wants to take all those advertising dollars, all the things you'd have to spend on traditional business. He gets to go straight to consumer, right? Because we're not shipping stuff out. We're not taking payment. Shaklee does all that. How cool is that? We just get to serve people and find people to help. And all that money that normally would go to distribution and advertising, all that stuff, he distributes that out to all of us ambassadors. He wants to give back. So he gets to create these clean, healthy products, but also kind of do some philanthropic work, really, and help everyday families with some income at home. And that income can be really substantial. And Roger's just an amazing guy. Like, if you ever get a chance to meet him, for someone who kind of has had so much success and is financially very well off, he's a very humble man, and you get a real sense of peace and joy when you talk to him, and you kind of feel like, I'm really in the right spot. And that's kind of what I had for you today. And I always kind of want to, and I'll pass it over to Mel here in a sec. I just really want you to know, like, you're not going to have all the answers tonight, and that's okay, but really trust your gut and trust your intuition, because that's the one thing that's really trying to guide you on the right track. There's going to be a little bit of fear, a little bit of uncomfortableness. That's normal. That's okay. Just don't let that rule your decision. Follow your gut. There's intuition in there if it feels right. And remember, this isn't this massive risk that you're taking, right? And I don't think this is for everyone. I think it's for a lot of people, but it might not be for everyone, but you got to follow what feels good to you. And I know more than anyone, life is short. So take some of those chances, and just, like, if you have questions, reach out. But I'm going to pass it over to Mel, and she's going to end the call. Thank you.
I don't know about all of you. Thank you, Jamie, so much. But I am sitting here tonight with just chills, because this team, this company, this movement that we are pioneering is absolutely one of a kind. And I am so grateful. I wake up every single day with so much gratitude that I get to be here in this season with these amazing leaders building in this space. And I know that we are just getting started. So my name is Melanie Mitro, and I have been in the direct sales industry for over a decade, 14 years to be exact. I started my very first business with a 6-month-old and a 2.5-year-old. I had 75 Facebook friends, 0 Instagram followers, and I used YouTube and Google to teach myself how to build my business. And I quickly rose to the top in my previous company. And along that journey, I uncovered a true gift for systems, strategy, leadership, marketing, and sales. And I just absolutely fell in love with this business model. And it allowed our family to pay off a lot of our debts, to be able to travel the world, to create some incredible experiences, for my husband to step away from his corporate career, to come home to work alongside of me, for us to be able to have the ultimate freedom. And I was actually sitting this weekend, I was at this mastermind event, and we were talking about this business model, this industry. And I said, as somebody that has built multiple types of businesses, I've done the coaching and the courses and the masterminds, and there you're trading time for money. And I said, direct sales, this industry is ultimately what does give you flexibility in your time. And there's just nothing like it. It is so rewarding. And to know that every single day you are not only helping people get connected to clean and non-toxic products, you're improving their health, but you're also helping people to build a business and to change their lives. And that just brings me so much joy. So here I am 9 months ago, my business, like many that you heard tonight, made the decision to change its model. And I was left with the decision: do I rebuild? Do I start over? Do I move on to something else? And I felt this very clear calling that I was meant to be in this space, and that I was meant to build again, that my job was not done. My impact had not even reached the pinnacle of what it could reach. And so here we are 9 months in. This is our team rooted and rising. And we have achieved some incredible success in the short period of time that we have been here. And it is because we have amazing products. We have an amazing CEO who absolutely gets us so fired up for what we get to do. And tonight, I want to be able to walk you through a little bit about what the next steps are. And like Jamie said, you might be a little nervous. It might feel out of your comfort zone, but everything good happens when you are willing to take that leap of faith. And we want you to know that here on this team, you are going to have the support, the accountability. You're going to have the community that is going to help support you in your business build. If you're willing to do the work, we will show you the way. So let me just walk you through your options for getting started tonight. And if you do have a question, you can drop it in the chat bar. This is definitely the time where you can reach out to the person that invited you here to talk about the enrollment option. So how many of you are like, this has been amazing. I have learned so much tonight. I am so excited about this opportunity. So we want to invite you. We want to invite you to join our movement. The Live Age Free movement is what we are. This is what we're moving into here at Shaklee. It is all about longevity, helping people to live younger, longer, to feel better on the inside and out. So there are a few ways that you can get started. Maybe tonight you're thinking, you know what? I'm just not sure if I'm ready for the business opportunity. Maybe you're somebody that hasn't tried the products yet, or maybe you came here tonight to just learn more about Shaklee. Well, you can come in as a member. All you have to do is ask the person that invited you here for their link to get enrolled. And as long as you spend $50, you can become a member. It's a free membership. There's no annual fee. There's no monthly requirements. But what happens is you get 15% off everything that you order, that you put in your cart. You also get flat rate shipping. So it's $8.99. And anytime you spend over $150, you get free shipping. And then we have an amazing loyalty program, which as you have your monthly loyalty orders of $100 or more, you begin to earn loyalty points that you can redeem for full-size products. Just this month, I got my Radiant C and E capsules for free because I had enough points to redeem them. A couple of months ago, I got my BB cream, which is amazing, for free because I had enough points to redeem them. So we reward you for shopping and you get these amazing perks. So that's the first way that you can enroll. We have some amazing bundles that you can enroll with based on the products that you want to try. Now, let's talk about becoming an ambassador. Maybe you're here tonight and you're like, I want to try the products and I want to share them with other people. I want to walk you through what are the actual benefits. There's a few different ways that you can earn. The first one is when you have a new member, new ambassador, you earn 30% on all of their orders within the first 30 days. And then every single time you have 3 or more new customers and they have at least a $500 total, right? Those 3 people, you'll get a $75 bonus. So you're earning 30% in commissions, and every time you hit $500 in sales, $75 bonus. And you can earn up to 15 of those bonuses every single month. And then on top of that, you earn 10 to 40% based on all your returning customers. Friends, I can't tell you how many of our ambassadors are hitting these high sales tiers and are doing incredible. And they're doing it in such a peaceful way. You can win here, you can earn. And I love that they create an opportunity, whether you want to retail or team build, for you to win in this space. So let's talk a little bit about some options. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can get started. If you're ready to sign up as an ambassador, what I want you to do is reach out to the person that invited you here and say, I'm ready. I want to become a member, or I want to become an ambassador. And we are going to send you our ambassador join link. There are these amazing curated bundles with some of our top selling products. And I don't know if you can see on this screen right now, what do you guys notice here on the screen? Sparkling protein. You can get a case of sparkling protein by enrolling with one of these age-free join bundles. And the sparkling protein does not release to the public until October, so you can get your hands on this. So our age-free starter bundle is going to give you our protein, our collagen, and it's going to give you a case of our sparkling protein. Wave your ambassador kit. And you're going to see right here up in this little right-hand corner, we have a promotion going on right now. It ends on the 31st, but when you spend either $175 in the US or $235 in Canada, you either get a free cleanser or our Up and Glowing, which is 11 grams of protein with your collagen mixed in there as well. If you can splurge, I would encourage you to go for the age-free Accelerate bundle. That's in the middle. It's going to give you access to our Vitalizer, which is our multivitamins, Vivix, which is your anti-inflammatory, those amazing peptide pens that get rid of the fine lines and wrinkles, and you're also going to get your protein as well. And then if you want the full package, the age-free complete, this is going to give you everything, and it's going to add in our skincare and our multitaskers. The multitaskers are great for samples. It's also a good way to get a good sampling of the other products that we have. Now, all of these bundles, like I said, waive your enrollment fee and allow you to get signed up and give you accelerated 2-day shipping. So you will have your kit here to your doorstep within the next couple of days. We do have some other bundle options as well that are on your ambassador join page. And if you want to curate your own bundle, you can do that as well and just add in your ambassador join fee, join kit into that as well. So here's the thing, friends. Why should you partner with us? I feel like tonight you heard some incredible stories. You heard from all of these amazing leaders on our team, and that's just a small amount of the wisdom and knowledge that Team Rooted and Rising brings to the table. So why should you partner with us? Because I firmly believe that we are the best of the best. We have hearts, servant hearts. We are here to help make your business journey seamless. We're here to help you troubleshoot, to cheer you on, to lift you up. And I truly believe that, yes, we are the best team out there and we are winning. We are one of the fastest growing teams here at Shaklee with a big vision, and we are not stopping. We are on a mission to connect as many people as possible to clean and non-toxic products, and to show people that this industry is different and that you can build with alignment, you can build with healthy boundaries, and you can build a very successful and profitable business in this day and age. And we, as a team, our core values, our community, that we are here with the utmost excellence, with purpose, with collaboration, and we are here to win. So friends, it's support on this team. And I know we already sort of talked about this, but like I said, you're not doing this alone. We're getting ready to announce all of the August opportunities to work together. We do a marketing calendar each month, and we have opportunity events and customer events for you to get plugged into. And we're kicking off our new ambassador mentorship on August 5th. So now is the time. Now is the time to get enrolled. And yes, Leslie, and to be in Cabo with us next year. We would love to have you on our incentive trip, friends. And so here's the thing. Now's the time. Now is the time to make that decision, to reach out to your ambassador, to say, yes, I am in, I am taking the leap of faith, I am going to trust the process, and I'm going to partner with some incredible leadership here. Because I firmly believe that Shaklee is changing the industry. They are rewriting history. They are one of the fastest growing companies, and we are not stopping. And with Roger as our CEO, I firmly believe that you have an opportunity to grow, maybe even bigger and better than you ever did in any past business that you've ever done. And so we're excited to lock arms with you, to join with you, to help you reach your goals. So friends, we hope you've enjoyed tonight. We hope you really got a lot out of this. This helped to make your decision. The next step is on you to go ahead and say, let's go, let's get started. We'll welcome you into the team page, give you your playbook, and we will hit the ground running. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. It was an awesome to host you all, and we hope to see you guys soon. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you for being here.